Hawaii.
Well, we're gonna have to suction up some trade. Kona, Hawaii. Aloha, hey.
Oh my God, Kona, Hawaii.
One of the most magical places on Earth.
The opening look for Hawaii was really fun because we wanted to be creatures coming out of the ocean, creatures from the sea.
Sea creature. Insert dramatic music.
The producers called us and told us, you will be getting in the water.
Wonderful idea. Let's put the drag queens in the ocean.
I don't swim, I do not tempt the ocean.
But we're drag queens, we're adventurous. If you're gonna get in water, you might as well get in the most beautiful water in the world.
You had Shangela with a full-on octopus on her hip. Bob was a lionfish, like walking up out of the beach, fully feeling the fantasy. We're here, everybody. Walking through the outdoor mall, kids were like, what's going on? Are you a mermaid? And we're just like, girl, I'm just a drag queen. The opening look for Hawaii was really fun because we wanted to show like different elements of different types of fish. I love doing a nod to like anything that's round in shape or bigger, and we wanted to make it fun. So mine was modeled after the blowfish. A lot of the spikes came from like blowfish references, but then the colors I wanted to have elements of just like camp and glamour. And that's what makes some of these looks so good, is when you add in personality traits, there's literally no way to lose. In Hawaii, I was doing this like lionfish, which is actually a fish that is only found in the waters of Hawaii. It was a really cool look. We have these like spires. I have a matching headpiece, and I'm wearing cornrows with gold tinsel sewn into the braids. And also, look out for my nails by this wonderful nail artist named Nailed by Vaughn. We don't leave out any details. Domino made the gown out of synthetic materials instead of like a silk, because they dry easier. It has like a nice gradient from the middle to the outside. So it looks like kind of like a beautiful sunset. And then Layla McQueen did some nice makeup to mirror that as well. I have all my outfits hung up in my closet, but this one does not fit in my closet. It is currently on the floor in my room, just on the ground, because you cannot hang it up. It's too big.
So, sea creature, right? For my look, tell Ariel, baby, stay in the water, because Shanann has already come ashore. We wanted this coral fantasy, but be swooped over to the side. And then I wanted to have a fascinator piece up here. So Gloria created this amazing headpiece out of like a shell and like half a lobster. Anyway, she made it and slapped it on my head. Lived. Now let's go to the makeup. Oh, luscious. She was like, we're gonna take the makeup. It's not only gonna be on your face because you came out the sea, baby. So we took a fishnet pantyhose, stuck it against my neck, then took the makeup, pop, 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 which created the scaly look. Ooh, this is so drag. The wardrobe was delicious. It had the oranges, the yellows, the greens, the blues, like a mermaid fin. It's like this pleated silk chiffon kind of piece. And what sea creature wouldn't emerge from the sea? I mean, it was seashells on the suction cups of the octopus arms, and it's on me, and I'm just walking like the diva of the sea. It was the whole mermaid.
When I met Kakeo, I found out that they had lived homeless, that they had recovered drug addiction, and was now living in a thriving point in their life. Knock, knock, aloha.
Ooh, hi.
So this was their first time coming back to drag without using substances.
Keikoa, did I say that right?
Yes, he did, perfect.
So I just wanted to incorporate like how much of an Amazon Keikoa was. So the performance itself was inspired by Wonder Woman and the Amazonian rituals where they would crown the next Amazon to protect the land. I wanted to do full-on like gladiator shields, warriors ready for battle. We're here to battle together, to fight forever together.
It feels really special, like genuinely special.
You know, I think of Amazons, how powerful and how strong they are, but also how they use their mind to navigate some of the struggles they go through. And I felt like Keikoa's goal for this show was to really find who they were outside of this drag character.
We're here, bitch!
But I think it's just about timing. They got support from me, they got support from the community. Now, they're so powerful.
Jackie is a cisgender woman, but we didn't want her to feel like doing this show she was just putting on a costume. Baby, we wanted to put her up in drag. When do you feel you are your most authentic self?
On the stage, of course.
For drag, we wanted to give her curves, padded, cinched. We wanted to give her ferocity. And when do you think about when you think of something fierce? A tiger, okay? And that's where the print came from, and it sparkled on stage, and we gave her this full-on headpiece with the ponytail actually constructed like this metal, and the ponytail was on. Baby, that ponytail was not going anywhere. Oh, and the makeup. She shaved her eyebrows. The other girls had shaved their brows, so she said, solidarity, baby, give me the clippers. Zzz. What? I didn't tell that woman to do that. So Luscious drew her brows and painted her for filth, honey. And let me tell you something, she's a performer, and she shined on that stage.
Excited.
Yeah. And then, come on now, I was Laquifa, who were all the leopard, okay? So you got a tiger and a leopard. This was Barnum and Bailey up in here. Come on now, that's creative. Gold, it was gold in the leopard. Oh, it was gold. He gave me the big volume in the shoulders and the arms and the coat. And I wanted gloves, because you know, Laquifa, baby, I wanted to be rich. On 2022 tour, you will see that costume as well. Please believe.
So I'm working with Lana Keela, who's an environmental activist in Nakamahu, meaning an indigenous person of Hawaii and queer.
We're gonna reach deep within and pull out Miss Lana Keela.
Because he's an activist, we went with Hush Hush into I Will Survive by Nicole Scherzinger and the Pussycat Dolls. And then I found out that Nicole Scherzinger is actually indigenous Hawaiian as well. I didn't even know that. So it all was kind of kismet. And he was like, no, I need to be doing this. We decided to go with this disco theme. And he was a great dancer, looked absolutely stunning in our disco-inspired looks. The look is more inspired by the song, and the song is what tells the story. And it's a story of someone who felt like they needed to rely on certain people, but realized they have a lot of strength in themselves. There's also other people outside of the ones you thought you needed who can help you get to where you need to be in life.